Well, good morning. Thanks for tuning into the Daily Driver Show. I'm your host, Trucker Dave. I am here in Lordstown and I'm watching this light on the dock. You can probably see it in the mirror. It's red. They have locked me in the dock. I have been here for about 45-50 minutes. They've locked me in and I'm still sitting here. They haven't been inside that trailer one time. The appointment was not until technically 9 a.m. Central Time, which is 10 a.m. this time, and I did get here a little bit earlier, but it is now 5 to 9 Central Time. Local time, it's 5 to 10. This place, they'll make the appointments, but you're not like stuck to that. Like when you show up is when you show up kind of thing, because there's like nobody ever here. I've gotten a load from here a couple times actually, and it's not bad. It's a little tight getting in. I mean, you kind of seen a little bit of it earlier, but here, this is the room that you have to work with. That big old puddle there. But it wasn't too bad. I've been kind of hanging out here in the truck. I did drink my peach yogurt for the day, so this was my breakfast. And see, I got some hot coffee I brewed from this morning, and it is so good. I have not had hot coffee in a while, and it's tasty. I really like it. Did a little cleaning up around the truck, wiped some things down, kind of did a little bit of a housekeeping time, and then thinking about packing this bag that I have in the back. I got it from Sam's Club. It was like $8 or $9, and it's like a cooler type of bag. Well, I shouldn't say a cooler type of bag. It's like a insulated bag. Now, I was going to try to use that as some extra storage for the fridge. I do have freezer packs in the freezer, and I was thinking about using those in there as like a little cooler, have it somewhat up front with me, or I could use it as extra stuff from the refrigerator. If I don't have room, I could throw it in there. I don't know yet. We'll see. I want to test the bag first, make sure it's going to stay cold before I put stuff in it, and risk ruining it. But we're going to get this load, hopefully. I heard a forklift or a tow motor. I don't know. But we're going to get this load, and we have the hours to make it up to Kenosha today. So I'm going to try to get up there and deliver this. That way it's done. It's out of my hair. I don't have to worry about it. It's not technically due until tomorrow by midnight, so I could just sit on it for a little bit and then run it up tomorrow, but then I lose a whole day, and that extra day could be some good money, so I want to try to get that going. But we'll see what happens. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully I don't have to wait too long, but I'm at the mercy of them. There's not a whole lot I can do. I can't speed the process up unless I go and load it myself, and I don't get paid to do that. Plus, I don't believe I'd be allowed to do that. So I don't know. We are loaded. It's 11:15. It's all right. We got time. Let's get out of here now. 16,000 pounds of 5-gallon buckets. So that's a good load. A good load. Here's Old Dominion up in front of us. I think that's their new facility. Should be the new one. It's a nice little small place there. I thought it was a lot bigger than that. I hadn't seen it in a while. But there it is. Good Old Dominion. Now, as we get out of here, I want to show you my grandpa's old house where he used to live. You know, Mike Breedlove, you were just talking about memories that you have with your grandparents. Well, up here, I have a lot of memories with my grandpa. I've said this in previous videos before when I've come through here that that was the first place I ever backed a trailer, which it was on a lawnmower. he had this little trailer in the back. Oh, I need to be going this way here. I mean, I can still get to it from down there, but I'm gonna head up to the turnpike. But up here on the left is my grandpa's old house. A lot of memories there. It's still standing. I don't believe anybody lives there. I don't think anybody's lived there since. He passed away in, when did he pass away? 2006? And it's 2023, and I don't think anybody's lived there since, but I could be wrong too, I don't know. But, let's get on the open road here, and I'm gonna go up and catch the turnpike, and we're gonna keep heading westbound. I'm gonna get as far as I can before I take a break and, you know, just see how it goes. All right, let's roll. Sandusky, Ohio right now, westbound on the turnpike at 121, and it's whipping real good. This past winter, there was a time I was coming back eastbound heading home, and it was a big snowstorm, and there was an accident on the turnpike. There was a fatal accident right around the 118 up here. So they diverted everybody off of the highway. So I had to run, I think I took 57 northbound to Route 2, and I ran 2 all the way through the Sandusky Bay, and that was a nightmare. That wind blowing through there, the snow, couldn't hardly see the road too much. That was interesting. You know, you trust yourself, right? You trust yourself driving, and you trust that you can get through it safely and that you can make it home. I think I made it home with 9 minutes left, because I came from Kenosha in Wisconsin. I was going all the way to Ohio, on to, you know, eastern Ohio, and it was, man, it was a nightmare. But we got through it. I did make it home safe, but it was nasty through that Sandusky Bay. If you haven't been through there in good weather, it's tough to get through there in bad weather, because you just don't know what to expect. That wind was, it was bad. But enough about that. We're still moving along. We're going a little slower than what I was wanting to go, but with that wind, there's no reason to rush too much. I'm trying to keep my speed just down a little bit. I'm not the slowest one out here, and I'm not the fastest one, but you know, I'm just trying to be safe. If I can't be safe, I won't make it, and if I don't make it, I don't make money, and I could die. I could be in the hospital. You know, I'd leave my family with nothing. Over 3 mile an hour difference. No, thank you. No. Oh no. No, thank you. I'd rather take the extra little bit to be safe. I got the hours to make it up there, so we're gonna be good regardless. Safety first. But steady as much as possible. You know, you try to anticipate the gusts to make sure that, you know, you don't get caught off guard. You're always ready. It works out pretty good, but occasionally one will just catch you the other direction and try to blow you the other side, and then you're trying to get back. Yeah, it's tough when you're hauling a dry van or even a reefer. You know, you're pretty much just hauling a billboard behind you. So that wind hits it, it's just going to take it. And I got 16,000 pounds of buckets. I didn't get a picture of it or any video of it because I was trying to get out of the way there at Lordstown, because there was another driver waiting to get in there. So I was trying to get out of the way, so I didn't get any pictures of it. But I got them strapped in there. They're not going anywhere. It's break time. What is this here? The Ernie Pyle Travel Plaza. It's the visitor center just into Indiana at the 126. So we're gonna pull in here. I'm gonna take my break, reset my clock, hit the potty. I might munch on something. I don't know. I'm not really hungry, but I figured I would be. It's just after 3 o'clock, 10 after 3. Figured I'd, you know, be somewhat hungry, but I'm really not, so I don't know. I hate when cars do that. They come flying up right behind you. Like, come on. Slow it down just a little bit. Give me a break. You're right here on the end. We'll park right here. Right here. Beautiful. It's a good spot. All right. Welcome to Gary, Indiana. This is what happens. Current time up here is 4:30 p.m. So this is expected. You know, the traffic holdups like this, it slams to a stop all of a sudden. Yeah, you pretty much know that's going to happen if you're going to roll through here past 4 p.m. really. But we'll see what happens. Try to get through it as best we can and try to be safe. Turn the CB down, that way it'll stop just crackling. It's one of those ham radio guys on there just yapping away. But we'll be safe, we'll be legal, and we'll get through it just fine. Been sitting here, haven't really moved. It's been about 15 minutes. We haven't even gone a half a mile.
Oh, what the hell? Don't get paid by the hour.
So I don't know what to do. I mean, we're in it. Can't change it. Gotta make the best of it. Gotta make the best of it, I guess. The joys of trucking.
I get paid by the half hour.
I've been trying to listen to see if there's anything that happened up here that's causing this, but I've heard several different things. So look at this, we got a four-wheeler coming up the shoulder.
I agree with what she said. They told me I had to pay just drive the damn truck.
Westbound, you got a four-wheeler flying up the shoulder on the right. Yeah, he thinks he's going to get somewhere doing that.
I'll tell you the egg up though. He said, drive my truck to see the country. Okay, I did. I don't know.
Oh yeah. So we'll find out. Well, we've made it to Kenosha. That holdup was an accident, by the way. I'm not going to show it on camera because it wasn't exactly pretty, but there was a pretty bad accident there, and it held us up big time. It took me 1 hour and 13 minutes to go 3 miles, like 3.2 miles or something like that. It took forever. Really just, I want to say it wasted my time, because it did, but at the same point, you know, you don't want that to happen to anybody. And it's kind of sad, but I don't believe it was a fatal accident, but it wasn't a pretty scene at the time that I was rolling through, so I'm not going to show it. But we are here now. We're going to deliver this load. I'm going to bobtail down to Love's, see about getting a shower, and from there just see what else happens. So I'm gonna pull up here, I'm gonna go check in, and then get this all dropped off and get everything done with it. So I appreciate you tuning in and riding along today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like these videos, share them, leave me a comment. I try to read every single one. Like the Daily Driver Show on Facebook. If you haven't already, I try to put a little behind the scenes stuff on Facebook as well. I'm sorry, I'm getting my messages sent here. That way this is all done for me here. But regardless, appreciate you tuning in. See you on the next one. Have a great day and have a great hike.